Good morning. I am taking a stroll through the garden. I love when it rains and when the sun comes out after the rain. And so I just came out here to see what's going on in my garden. This is my tomato bed, and those are different varieties of mints down there. And let's see what else we've got. So we've got some squash down there. We got a new squash plant, got a volunteer tomato. Then we've got the pepper and cucumber bed. There's my cucumber wall doing what it does. And then I've got some red onions in that little bucket. And my corn. I came out here to make sure the corn was still standing because it was windy and raining and storming, but everything is looking beautiful, and I just couldn't be more grateful. In all things, give thanks. So happy to come out here and just see things thriving. And I use the garden as a metaphor oftentimes because my life oftentimes is very much parallel with the different phases of gardening and all that. So we have gone through the seed sowing phase, and we've gone through the sprouting phase, and now we're going through the flourishing stage. There we go. Just everything looking really good and vibrant and green. It's like I love coming outside after it rains. It just looks so wonderful out here. Let's take a walk on this other side, and hopefully I won't get my shadow. I've got an acorn squash here. I didn't even name this beautiful thing here. Acorn squash. And this is supposed to be okra in here, but don't ask me how that watermelon got in there, but okay, I'm going to pull it out, but and then there's some extra sort of like rollover. There's some cucumbers there, and there's a pepper inside there too. And then I had some extra cucumber plants, and they don't look like much now, but just give them some time. And this year I am really being intentional about succession planting. I've got two different melons in this bag. I think this is a 15 or 20 gallon grow bag, but one side is some melons that I had gotten from Costco, and I saved the seeds. And then on this side is the King of the West honeydew melon. So it's overcrowded, I already know. And then I've got cantaloupe there. Then I have some overflow cantaloupes. I put them in there. And then I've got my sugar babies. And what do you think is happening down there? A sugar baby. Look at that sugar baby. Woo-hoo. And my pollinator garden is just looking so good and vibrant. I got coneflower over there. And then I've got even a primrose right there, and I've got some sunflowers there, and I've got cosmos, and the bees are absolutely loving my borage, which is right there. And I've got all kind of wildflowers, zinnia, and all kinds of beautiful flowers just growing right in here. And coreopsis, I think that's what that is over there, coreopsis. And I've got some squash and basil in there. I'm not sure what's happening there. I got another squash plant in there. It could be zucchini, I don't know. But the basil looks like it's taking over this bag. But everything's going to be all right. Then I had an overflow on this side. So, oops, I'm in the shadow. So anyway, yeah, I probably need to run a tube there so that can have water. But I cannot wait until oh goodness, I cannot wait until the cosmos start blooming. And then I've got a plum tree, which was a gift. I'm so excited about that. Hey, plum tree. I am steady in this sun. The sun is casting my shadow, so that's a plum tree. Then I've got callaloo, and then I got a collard piece. That collard right there was I cut it. You know how you cut back your collards, so like when they start going to seed. So I kept one stem to see if it will sprout and see what it will do. So we've got callaloo in there and something else, verbena, I think. And that's just some overflow flowers there, and squash. And then, yeah, so I already showed you my tomato bed. I'm going to do a separate video on the the different varieties of tomatoes I have, but everything looks really, really good. I'm going to stand back just a bit just to see how it looks and just kind of pan over, because I'm so grateful and so proud of every year I'm just really proud of my garden, and I'm just so thankful. But before I sign off, I have to just go take a peek over at my container garden, because of course that matters too, and I don't want to leave that update out of this video. I always say, oh, this video is not going to be that long. So this is my elderberry tree right there, and then I've got some potatoes that are dying back, and squash and tomatoes, cucumbers, just miscellaneous. But I just love this area because it's just so full of bloom. I've got a butternut squash back there, and got some more potatoes right there, elderberry, and I've got my beautiful hibiscus tree there. But that's it, you guys. Listen, you guys have the most amazing day, and if you are new to gardening or if you are a pro, let's just make things happen. Grow our own food. Oh, let me just sign off with this beautiful picture. Grow your own food and have the most amazing day. There you go. It's dying, but it's here. There you go. Have a great day. Bye now.